Over a few million years ago, plants and animals that lived in the sea died and fell to the seabed. Year after year, layers of sediment formed on top of them. Their shells and skeletons formed limestone, while their soft tissues was forced by heat and high pressure to turn into crude oil. This is important, the formation of crude oil. So crude oil is a finite non-renewable resource. Right now there's a good amount of crude oil for us, but if we use it up, then we'll have to wait a few million years for some more. Crude oil is a mixture of hydrocarbons. A hydrocarbon is a compound that contains only hydrogen and carbon and nothing else. We must use fractional distillation to separate the crude oil into fractions before we use it. This process is carried out in an oil refinery. Here are the steps. Crude oil is heated till it boils and its vapors pass into a fractionating column. In there, the vapor will rise up the column depending on its boiling point. Since the temperature is high at the bottom and low at the top inside the column, as the gas travels higher, the temperature will decrease. When the gas goes high until its boiling point, the hydrocarbon gas will condense to form a liquid, and then this liquid can be removed from the crude oil. Since, as I mentioned before, larger molecules have higher boiling points, they will condense in the lower part of the column, while the smaller molecules, which have a lower boiling point, go further up the column. This is how crude oil is split into fractions. Now, we'll look at how we can use these fractions as fuels. A fuel is a substance which, when burned, releases heat energy. During this combustion reaction, if there is not enough oxygen, then incomplete combustion will take place, which will form carbon monoxide instead of carbon dioxide. Carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless, poisonous, and dangerous gas. Why it's so dangerous is because it reduces the blood's ability to carry oxygen. Some examples of fuel include refinery gases. A refinery gas is a mixture of methane, ethane, propane, and butane. It's used for domestic heating and cooking as LPG or liquefied petroleum gas. Gasoline or petrol, commonly used in cars. Kerosene, which is a fuel for jets and heating oil and used as paraffin. Diesel, used in buses, trains, lorries, and even in some cars. Fuel oil, a fuel for ships and industrial heating. Bitumen, which you might know as tar, a thick black material used to make the surface of roads and roofing. Well, that's all for today. If you preferred it instead of a whack in the face with your textbook, then like and consider subscribing.